you guys, how focused you guys are achieving your goals?
Hey, you got to move. Hey, you got to move.
Can you see back there? I think we were really close. Given the fact that last year we had so many injuries, we never really had an opportunity to, get a chemistry, get a rhythm going. I think we were one of the teams that didn't really get on 8-10 game win streak. We never had that happen because we had so many times during the season where guys, would drop out a couple games or injuries or whatnot. So we never really got a rhythm to catch a run, for the season. Now, we got addition to Ty, who brings us playmaking, who brings us quickness, who brings us that speed that we haven't had yet. All those things that come together, and if we can stay healthy, I'm pretty confident we have a legitimate shot to run it off. Take some of the pressure off me to having to make every play, dribble the basketball. I think that comes with me taking some bad shots and turning the basketball over. You get me off the ball a little bit, you put Ty on the ball, and you put Patrick off the ball. There's so many different lineups, so many versatility that we can do to make sure our team's so efficient.
After the season you had last year personally, what did you do? Where can you grow? I mean, where did your game go next?
I can always grow. I can always grow as a basketball player, a leader, making sure my conditioning is always there. Just wanting to be the best, and so that comes with hard work and making sure I'm focused, making sure my body is at 100%, and making sure I'm durable.
You said wanting to be the best. You now go into the season considering yourself the best?
I always do. And that's just not, that's just being confident, putting in the work, making sure that I'm always working, I'm always, knowing what's going on. And that's, the things that I was lacking at last year, turning the ball over way too much, things like that, and trying to figure out how can I limit those turnovers, how can I limit those bad shots, how can I make sure I get my teammates involved, create open opportunities, even more opportunities for my teammates. Those are things that I'm trying to work on and trying to figure out every single day to better my game.
Seeing what Ty went through this past summer, how much did you have one of those man-to-man talks with him about, hey, dude, you work us now?
I haven't even, to be honest, I haven't had an opportunity to conversate with him about that yet. For the month that he's been here, or we've been teammates, I've been trying to just get closer to him. Just get closer to him, kind of feel him out, kind of see, where his head is a little bit. Eventually I'll have that talk with him, but for the most part, he seems pretty focused to me. I know he's focused. He's been in the gym. He goes to the gym at nighttime all the time, putting up extra shots. They haven't had an opportunity when he was in Denver, just to win these last couple of years. So he's kind of been under the radar. And now you put a really good player with a good team, and then he'll show you what he really can do. And I think that's one of the reasons why we're so excited about having him here.
James, you handled the responsibility of scoring and facilitating so well last year. What do you think the transition is going to be like for you to not maybe have to facilitate so much and not have the ball in your hands?
Well, I didn't always have the ball in my hands so much. I can cut sometimes. But I think he's going to help. He's going to help our team out so much. He's going to take the pressure off me to have to, handle the ball so much. I can run the lane as a natural two guard, run the lane, and kind of just get out in transition. And just do a lot of things off the ball. I'm sure the coaches have game plans to where we got a lot of things for offense, and we got a lot of depth. We got a lot of versatility. It's the first time since I've been here that we had the same team for 2 years. We've been making drastic changes, and credit to the head office and Daryl Moore that they've done whatever it takes to make this program and this team great.
Is there a different feeling for you going into the season, knowing how far y'all went in the playoffs last year?
Yeah, I think the guys, not only myself and Dwight, but the guys are confident. Obviously, Trevor, Jet, they've been there before, so they know what it takes to get there. But you got guys like Clint Capella, who's a rookie, who got a lot of playing time in the regular season and in the postseason, in the Western Conference Finals. So guys like that, you give them confidence. They go in the summertime, want to work, want to be better. And then the next year they come in and you know you just see a whole different demeanor about them. They're confident, they're smiling, they're working hard. That right there brings the energy to our team to where you got 15 guys at any given night. The coach can call their number and they'll be ready to go.
And you talked about, for you individually, you always thought of yourself as the best, and that's just no other way about it. But as a team, it hasn't always been that way. You haven't always been on a team where starting the season championship was on the table. Describe the different level of thought process or the confidence of the team that nothing short of a championship, I mean, would satisfy you this year.
It's a humbling and it's a confident feeling. You know, we're humble about it. You know, we obviously, it's just not handed to you. You got a lot of work that you have to put in to build it to that point. But like I said, we have the same team from last year with the addition of some really good pieces. And so we put that together. I think for this training camp, we got to focus on making sure we're together, no matter what. You know, there's going to be some tough times in the season where a couple guys might get injured, or a couple games we might lose in a row. But no matter what, we got to know that the overall goal is to win and to win the championship. And we got to figure ways to get over that hump, or those humps that we might go through in the season as quick as possible. There's a lot of confidence, and coaches have been working extremely hard this summer on our offense and defense, schemes and whatnot. So I think tomorrow is the beginning of something special for your Houston.
There's a lot of attention on you personally in the offseason with the shoe deal and your personal life stuff. How do you deal with that attention? Do you like it? How do you feel about that kind of stuff?
It comes with the package. It comes with it. I just take it for what it is. Try not to get too overwhelmed about it. Stay humble, pray about it, and just continue to be me. That's all I can be. Just know what got me here. That's the work. That's being a genuine, nice, loving guy, and just continue to live.
Do you enjoy, you've gotten to the point now, like we talked about this in the playoffs, everywhere you go, people are wearing the beard, your jersey sales are up. Has this journey been fun for you to just kind of see your brand grow and grow each year and kind of see, I think the beard is still sort of the thing that you see the most, but just to see how fans are interacting with you now?
Yeah, it's pretty dope to me. It's just, it's growing, like you said, every single year, but it's credit to, what we built here, in Houston, the winning ways. Credit to my teammates, coaches, the front office for helping me brand myself and just put myself in a position to be successful. Credit, none of this would be where I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for Tad Brown and the front office and the guys and how they just approach everyday life. It's fun. It's fun to be here in Houston. It's fun to come to work every single day with these guys and get better and work. And that's what motivates me. That's what keeps me going every single day. That's why I think all of us are so happy to be back and be back here in the locker room.
You ever get tired of seeing people wearing the fake beards? They do it for the Astros now too. It's just kind of everywhere.
No, I mean it's the way of life now. I mean, I'm sure some of the guys in here wish they had beards. They don't have to tell me. They don't have to say it. In their mind, they're wishing it. But it's still funny. Like even I walk around and even people that don't even know my name, they just know the beard in the face. They're like, hey, that's it. I'm like, I just be wrong. It's pretty funny though, but it's like it's reality, and it's a blessing. It's an honor, and I'm humbled just to be able to approach in the way I do.
How long Dallas Michael shared grooming tips last week?
No, I mean I was actually really impressed. That was the first time I got to see his beard in person, and he said he do a lot of grooming tips and things like that, but it's pretty impressive.
Has the shoe deal settled in yet? The enormity of it? Have you tried to grasp what that is and all that kind of stuff?
No, I'm still under contract with Nike, and so I'm just waiting for that date to where I can, actually start representing. But like I said, right now I'm just focused on training camp. Training camp is tomorrow. I'm really excited about what we have in this locker room, and the main goal now is to make sure we're on the same page and the guys are locked in.
you wanted all of this for so long, and you've gotten to a certain point that, like you say, it's humbling and special. But did anything happen in the off season over the summer where you really realized that James Harden is not the same James Harden from a couple of years ago?
A couple moments, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. A couple moments where I was just in the house and I was sitting back like, shh, this is different. You know, it's different. Like, you know, no matter what, you see the media or pictures or there's so much craziness going on, but I sit back and I'm like, yo, you're just the same guy. You're just the same young guy that was just no facial hair, you know, no mohawk, just lefty who was just working, you know, and don't get overwhelmed. Be humble about it, smile, and just enjoy it for what it is, and just be happy. Like I said, just remember how I got to this point, and that was the work. If I keep that mindset, no matter what goes on, I'll be all right.
This is the start of your 4th year here. Are you able to look back and see how much you've changed, how much you've matured over the 3 seasons that you've been on the court?
Yes. On the court and off the court. You know, just being a leader. You know, every year growing, figuring out, you know, how to make my teammates better, how to make myself better. Hearing all the things or knowing all the things that I wasn't good at, or I'm not good at now, and trying to get better at them, trying to improve them. You know, it's fun, it's a grind, it's a process, you know, but the more you work at it, the more you want to be great at it, you know, the better off you'll be, and the sooner it'll happen. You know, I'm just excited to be here in Houston and to be a part of this great organization.
What was it like throwing out that first pitch the other day? Did you practice that before you went out there?
I didn't practice. I mean, I tried to warm up late, but it didn't happen. But I tried to throw a sinker. I didn't know I mean, it's pretty far. It's pretty far. But I mean, it was a ball. I'm not gonna lie, it was a ball. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys it was a strike. It was a ball. But you know, it's just shout out to all the pitchers that, you know, just do that on a night-to-night basis. They're doing 100 miles per hour. Like, it's impressive.
James, you talked about your life has changed. What is it like when you go to games with superstars like Mike Trout? Want to be seen when you want to talk to you, want to shake your hand? What is that all like for you? Where do you go?
It's amazing, you know, and I'm fans of them as well, and I'll tell them. You know, I told Mike that I'm a fan. You know, he's, you know, probably the best, you know, baseball player out there right now. And he's just a beast, you know, and I told him that to his face. I'm a fan, and like I said, it humbles me as well just to be able to meet other athletes, other people that are doing a really good job or really successful at what they're doing. And for me to be able to tell them that I'm a fan and I appreciate the work that they're doing, it's just great to be around.
What about the responsibility now that as you start to grow with it, the bigger you get, the more responsibility, being a role model, all that stuff. What is all that like for you?
It's great. I love being a role model to the kids, interacting with the kids, just making my impact on life, standing for something and just going my way about it. Not really caring about what other people think, and just making sure I'm doing the right things at the right time.
You say you've grown a lot off the court. Could you share an example of something that you do now that you didn't used to do, or that you used to do that you wouldn't do now?
Yeah, just obviously just being a leader off the court as well. You know, just being a role model, you know, for my nephews, my mom. You know, it's my 7th year. You know, I'm not a rookie anymore, so just trying to be more business minded. You know, trying to invest and grow. You know, trying to find different companies or build my own business up, brand myself. Things that I wasn't really thinking about when I was a rookie or younger. So, you know, it's all fun, and the only thing I can do is just smile about it, pray about it, and just be happy.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.